United now charges $200 to fix a single letter typo. Pay up or get reticketed. By the end, you'll pocket 4 stealth rebates, dodge 3 airport traps, and discover the single email that forces an airline to pay for your hotel overnight. What's the most ridiculous travel fee you've ever swallowed? Ever notice the tiny letters DCC tucked beside the total on your boarding pass? That code means the airline, not your bank, has pre-converted the fare at whatever rate fattens their margin. 4% gone in silence. 1 in 3 European departures now impose it by default. A €700 family ticket quietly swells by €28 before you even reach security. Sneaky math. During online check-in, choose Bill Me in original currency. If the page skips that option, tell the counter agent you're exercising your right under EU Regulation 924 and hand over a fee-free card like Wise or Revolut. They can reverse the charge in 30 seconds and reissue a clean receipt. Daylight saved. A Vienna accountant I interviewed pointed at the code, quoted the rule, and instantly reclaimed the surcharge. Cash he later spent on 2 express train upgrades. Airport water averages 11 times the city tap price. At JFK Terminal 4, the markup spikes to 19. Pure robbery. Thirst, meet extortion. The no-liquid rule corrals travelers into $4 half-liters, so a family on a 5-hour layover can blow 50 just staying hydrated. Solution: pack a collapsible 99-gram bottle, empty it before security, then refill at any gate fountain or lounge espresso tap. If your terminal buries fountains, consult the airport app or ask a wheelchair escort. They know every spigot. The bottle folds flat against your laptop sleeve and dodges weight checks. London City's new CT scanner lanes already exempt empties, proving the hack future-proof. 11 versus 0. Pocket preserved. A Melbourne dad messaged last month, skipping kiosk water saved enough for ice cream on arrival, and taught his kids why rules beg to be outsmarted. You're wedged in 17B on a red eye, elbows locked in an involuntary arm wrestle to Singapore. Seat pitch fell from 34 inches in 2000 to 29 on budget fleets. 5 inches gone. Oxygen down 8% by hour 7. Brutal compression. You land folded like origami, spend 40 minutes stretching while immigration queues balloon, and stumble into your first meeting half awake. Middle seat drains life. The second boarding groups end. Open the airline app and tap change seat. Any unclaimed aisle or exit row glows green because the manifest is closed, yet doors still stand open. Confirm and slide the phone away. No fee. The system flags it as a cabin balance shuffle. Sweet talk the gate agent with weight distribution adjustment to boost approval. Regulations allow swaps for trim. 2 weeks ago, a Boston grad jumped from 27E to 27C, using that exact line and sprinted off the plane fresh. Small move, big win. Weigh your checked bag at home and record the reading on video. Airport scales misfire by up to 0.8 of a kilogram, and auditors in Brisbane found 14% skew overweight. Instant penalty. The result? A 40-unit surcharge or a frantic floor repack that makes you miss security cutoff. Document the weight. Defend your wallet. Film your digital scale. Stash the tape in the outer pocket. Then, if the counter scale shows heavier, ask for a calibration check under IATA AM 1110. Staff must compare against their control weight. 9 times out of 10, they waive the overage rather than reboot the machine. Pack a fold-flat fabric tote inside your case. If push comes, shift 2 kilos into it and carry on under the usual 8-kilogram cabin limit. Last Friday, a Nairobi artist used that combo, dodged the charge, and spent the saved cash on Maasai beadwork instead. Gate agent says your backpack won't fit. Pay $3.80 or miss boarding, Chiara groaned, as the Lisbon queue inched forward. The carrier had quietly shrunk sizer depth by 2 centimeters. Half the morning crowd failed the fit flush test and shelled out on the spot. Passengers who'd prepaid online were waved through because airline software locks the price the moment you add hold luggage or cabin upgrades to the PNR. So here's the move. 48 hours before departure, log in, select basic cabin. Bag guarantee for $8, then immediately cancel it under the 24-hour cooling off period. The system keeps the paid status flag, but refunds the fee within 5 days. Database lag you exploit to sail past the sizer. Cite IATA Resolution 302 if challenged. Agents know it by code, not name. Keep receipts. Ciara's refund hit her card 2 days later. The near 400 saved covered dinner in Barrow Alto and a hostel upgrade. Think loyalty miles never expire. Airlines reset balances after 18 months of dormancy, and one audit found 27% of members wiped clean last year. The clock ticks from your last account activity, not flight date. So a pandemic pause can erase 50,000-mile nest eggs without warning. Automate a micro-earn every 12 months, like donating a single mile to UNICEF or charging $1 on the airline-branded credit card. Both post within 72 hours and restart the timer. Miles live when they move. Bonus twist, some carriers, United, Air Canada, Virgin, count partner email shopping the same as flights, letting you order a $5 ebook and keep status alive. Set a calendar ping for month 11, and you'll never see zero balance again. A Denver teacher messaged last week, her 35,000 miles were rescued, worth roughly 4 domestic upgrades, thanks to a 1-mile charity click. Easy win. European regulators paid travelers €92 million in delay compensation last year, yet a pending Brussels amendment would lift the qualifying wait from 3 hours to 5, instantly erasing a third of future claims. Regulation creep. 85% of passengers already miss payouts because airlines blame extraordinary circumstances, a phrase courts strike down in 41% of appeals. Double dodge. Beat the rewrite by routing through Canada or Iceland on the same ticket. Under EU 261, once any leg departs an EU airport, the whole itinerary keeps the 3-hour rule, even if the first segment is Toronto-Reykjavik. So a 5-hour Vancouver delay can still net you €600 when you land in Paris. File inside the airline app within 10 days, attach boarding passes, and quote Article 7(1) in the claim header. A Warsaw software engineer took that detour last month. His connection padded total travel time by 45 minutes, yet produced a payout triple his fare, money he diverted into lounge access for an entire year. The TSA agent lifts your carry-on, frowns, and plucks out a power bank you forgot you owned. Those lithium stacks are banned from checked luggage, but checkpoint confiscations spike on red eyes when people gate check overflow bags. One vendor inside LAX sells a 20,000 milliamp pack for $120, 4 times Amazon's price. Battery ransom. Lose the juice and you're phoneless on arrival, scrambling for a €30 taxi charger. Keep charge, skip gouge. Ship heavy spares ahead by ground courier. Lithium batteries under 100 watt-hours ride trucks legally and cost under $10 door-to-door. Pack a slim 8-7 watt bank in your personal item. It's under the FAA cap and powers a laptop through 2 films. Tape the watt-hour label visible, and if agents still flag it, ask for a supervisor lithium assessment under IATA DGR 2.3A. They log the wattage, hand it back, and you stroll on. Stay powered. Last week, a Manila vlogger mailed 3 banks to her hostel in advance, breezed through 5 security lanes, and filmed the entire island hopping series without hitting a single kiosk. Reject that free hotel voucher the moment the cancellation text pings your phone. Airlines love pushing a 2 a.m. red eye instead of lodging you near the airport, because each bus transfer saves them €93 in duty of care costs while leaving you bleary-eyed at the gate. Red-eye rebookings jumped 61%, yet average voucher value fell 18%. Daylight robbery. Ask the counter chief for a Rule 240 cash lodging credit instead. US carriers must reimburse reasonable accommodations when the delay is within their control. Hotel vouchers are negotiable, not destiny. Show your own booking on a comparison app. Point to the Department of Transportation notice taped to the desk, and remind them that Section 12 of the Contract of Carriage allows cash substitution. A Chicago programmer filmed the exchange last March. The supervisor signed a manual chit for a downtown Marriott, threw in meal coupons, and even pre-cleared late checkout so she boarded refreshed the next morning. Work laptop humming, travel budget intact. Travel vlogger Leo paid €60 for seat 17A on a Paris-Athens hop, bragged about the wing view on Instagram, then boarded to find a wall panel where his window should be. 4 rows on that A320 carry misaligned windows, a cabin layout quirk that snatches views without refund. Seat map disclaimers bury the risk clause 2 screens deep, and one survey shows 38% of extra fee seats don't deliver the promised perk. False premium. He marched back to the podium, quoted EU Consumer Rights Directive 2011/83, and demanded a no substitute notation in the record. Agents typed no sub-seat, comp if moved, effectively locking the seat or triggering automatic compensation if swapped. He still boarded 17A, filmed sunset over the Adriatic, and later posted the trick to 1.2 million followers. Copy the move. At check-in, request that exact phrase, screenshot the entry, and relax. Either you keep the view or earn a meal voucher while someone else stares at beige plastic. Win-win. Quick recap. Dodge dynamic currency fees, carry the collapsible bottle, and invoke Rule 240 cash. 3 tiny maneuvers that leave your wallet upright for gelato in Rome. Next video decodes. The married segment fare split that turns a 900 fare into 2 tickets half that price. Ridiculous savings. Tap the bell so you board ahead of the herd.